Picture this. You're fighting with your partner and the tension is rising between you. And then all of a sudden you notice a spark of anger in their eyes and kaboom! A massive fight erupts. Now you've been here before and you know how these kind of fights end. Usually in icy cold silences with one of you sleeping on the couch and leaving a crater of hurt that could take weeks to recover from. Hi, I'm Bruce Music and I'm a relationship coach and I help couples to stop fighting, start connecting, and turn their marriages and relationships around. And in this video, we're going to learn 4 counterintuitive strategies to stop any fight from exploding into a volcanic-like eruption and actually resolve the conflict any place, anytime. A big promise? I know. And I've road tested all 4 of these strategies in my relationship coaching practice, so I know that they work. Here's strategy number 1. Imagine you're in a boxing ring and your opponent is throwing punches at you left, right, and center. What do? Well, you block and you duck and you defend yourself. And whenever you get an opportunity, you throw a couple of punches back and they block and defend themselves and you go backwards and forth trading punches. When you're defending, you're inviting them to attack and throw punches. When you're attacking, you're inviting them to defend. And what most people don't see is that defense and attack are 2 sides of the same coin. And as long as you're defending yourself, you're inviting an attack. And as long as you're attacking, you're inviting your opponent to defend themselves. The only way to stop a fight is to actually step out of the ring completely. Try this instead. Instead of fighting, be defenseless. You're actually inviting conflict in by defending yourself. So here's an easy way to be defenseless. Find something you can agree with your partner about. Find something in what they've said that you can agree with. So you might hypothetically say to them something like, yes, honey, you're right. I did leave the car headlights on and the battery is flat, when they're yelling at you about leaving the lights on in the car. This is going to completely catch them off guard and interrupt that pattern of attack, defend, attack, defend, attack, defend. It'll also soothe your partner and calm them down, knowing that you're not defending, that you're actually agreeing with them. But Bruce, I hear you cry, what if I can't find something to agree with? Well, then you're going to try strategy number 2. Strategy number 2 is to demonstrate that you're listening. You see, we human beings have an almost primal need to feel heard and understood. And half the time your partner's upset, they're just wanting you to listen to them. They just want you to hear them so that they can feel that you understand them and you care about what they're saying. So try this strategy to make your partner feel heard and understood. When they're talking with you in an upset tone of voice, instead of defending yourself, repeat back to them what they actually said. So you might say something like, so what I'm hearing you saying, honey, is that I left the lights on and the car battery's flat and now you're going to be late for work. Did I get it? Notice at the end, I put the word, or the phrase, did I get it? I did this because I want to confirm that I've actually understood what my partner says. It shows them how much I really want to understand what they're saying. And it's almost a sign of respect and calms down that reptilian part of their brain that might be about to get triggered. When they hear you say, did I get it? They know that they're going to have an opportunity to speak and you're just going to listen. You're not going to be defending. It's a great way to de-escalate conflict. Try it. It works like magic. I'll teach you an even more advanced version of this tool in my Love at First Fight coaching program, which I'll tell you more about at the end of this video. Now, strategy number 3 is to take ownership of the situation and apologize for your part in it. Right, you did leave the car headlights on, didn't you? Yeah, you did, right? And you did make your partner late for work. Yeah, you have, right? So you might say something like, you're right, honey, I did leave the car headlights on and I have made you late for work and I'm really sorry. You see how that works? You can't argue with that, right? That's the power of a simple, heartfelt apology and taking responsibility for your part in what you've created. Okay, here's our 4th and final strategy to stop any fight dead in its tracks. And it's this. It's called stand together and attack the misunderstanding. You see, what most couples do is they stand against each other and attack each other. Most fights are just the result of a misunderstanding. Usually it's a misunderstanding about your partner's intention or each other's intentions, or a misunderstanding about what's actually happened because of misinformation or incomplete information. When you stand together and attack the misunderstanding over there, it unites the two of you instead of standing opposite each other and attacking each other. See how different that is? Here's how you do it. You can use several strategies. One of my favorite ones is to actually stand next to your partner, with your partner next to you, rather than standing opposite them, because that position of being opposite is almost confrontational. If you stand side by side, it's almost like the two of you are gazing out at the misunderstanding, ready to attack it as a team, and it actually unites you. Another thing you can do is you can start using we language. So you might say something like, wow, we've really got ourselves into a pickle here. I'm sorry, honey, I did leave the car lights on. How can we resolve this? Would it be okay if I called a cab for you to get you on work on time, and then I could pick you up after work and we could drive home together? We language is the language of unity. It's the language of a team. It's the language of a couple. It's the language of love. So start using we language that unites the two of you together. And then finally, you can address the misunderstanding. And very often when your partner's upset, they're assuming that you've done something intentionally to hurt them. So in this case, you might say to them, honey, and the misunderstanding is I really wasn't, trying to make you late on purpose. And I wasn't being careless. I was so excited about seeing you when I got home last night, and I was late, and I wanted to make sure that I caught you before you fell asleep. So I literally turned off the car, but forgot to turn the lights off, ran upstairs to give you a big kiss, and then fell asleep in your arms. And I'm sorry, I just wanted to let you know that I loved you. And I left the lights on because I fell asleep in your arms. I'm really sorry. What's your partner going to say to that? It's not like they're going to start attacking you for loving them so much that you wanted to kiss them goodnight, is it? So when you unpack the misunderstanding and attack it together, when the two of you are standing united next to each other, committed to finding the misunderstanding and attacking it, there'll be no more conflict between you. Now go and take these 4 strategies into your relationship and use them to stop an argument from escalating into a full-blown fight. Now, as useful as these strategies are, they're not going to fix your troubled relationship for you. They're just strategies for the heat of the moment. If you're walking on eggshells around your partner, or if there's a constant tension in your relationship, or you're experiencing a fuzzy communication problem, or perhaps one of you is withdrawing and the other one's chasing and becoming needy and the other one's withdrawing into their shell, then you really do need to seek professional help. So if you're ready to end the cycle of conflict in your relationship, I can help. I've designed a 7-week online training program that's designed to help you fix your troubled relationship and get the two of you on the road to a new life together. It's worked for hundreds of couples, and I know it'll work for you. So if you know you need help and you're ready to reach out and stop making the same mistakes over and over again, click on the link here and you can check out the program. We've got one starting soon, and I look forward to meeting you and helping you turn your marriage or relationship around. I'm Bruce Music. I wish you an open-hearted, loving, delicious relationship. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.